Alright, let's start the day off with a little vintage QB. And we'll move over to some standard Reno. D2 a riot! Once the new season starts, there will be a lot of D2. Or something like that. Dak Faden, Tropical Island, Coalition Relic. Dak's probably the best choice. Dak is OP in the vintage cube. I'm gonna take the salt now. I mean, it can win games. Big butts can win games for sure. We have Fractured Identity, Dark Slick Shores, Treasure Cruise. Feel like trying to storm or something. A tagging and bagging. Boom. Always storm, always. Sure what I'm taking here. So I'll probably just take the identity. Ooh, a wildfire. Okay, I could do some wildfire nonsense. I'll take that early. Geeky Jeeky. I just passed Estermite, and there's a Zealous Conscripts in this pack too, but take the Mem Jar or the counter spell here. Probably just take the draw 7. Nice, Volcanic. Great. Sorry, Nahiri. Kang. Press F. For Dak. And fine. It's a modern set. Ooh, a Mox Diamond. Hello. Real Signet also good, but I like the Mox a little bit more. Along my cubing today, just for a little bit. I'll do some dono decks and whatnot. Gotta leave a little bit earlier today, so stream will not be as long. Confluence, Armageddon, Colonnade. We'll just take the fiery here. Very good. Probably just take the Scrubland here over the Glorybringer. Fetches, can't go wrong with, you know? Bunch of unplayables for now. Maybe Spellcrawler. Ooh, Nahiri Wield, nice. We play that. We will certainly play that. Alright, let's get some power. Haven't had power in a little bit. Not power. It's got a Shell Dock and the LED. Horn Power Stone. I would imagine Shell Dock is probably the correct pick, but Power Stone's very good with what I have already. Alright, I'm gonna take the brown. I'm gonna take the brownie. What the? Normally up pretty early. Leo? Oh no. Well, too hard to play Leo now. Orzhov's Signet is okay. Through the Reach, Underground Sea. So we're just taking Signet here. Aha, draw 7. Draw 7 and Wheel Burning. I'm in. Trinket Mage, Compulsive Research. Sundering Titan. I think I'm gonna go with the Trinket Mage, especially since I plan on wheeling the LED. Smokestacks, perhaps. Some nasty stacks action. Although I could probably wheel that, right? Maybe take one of these. Yeah, I'll just take the stacks. Okay, Academy Ruins. We're looking for more artifact combos. So something like Crucible would be good. Valerian Academy. Some more mana rocks. Amox was fun. A lodestone and a balance. Well, this is going to be a nasty balance deck. Would be a nasty lodestone deck too, probably, but this card's too good. Easy 6. Thanks for that 2 months. Vamp Tutor? What the heck? What are you doing here so late? Also, what is Demir's Signet doing here so late? Holy crap. Ugh. Do I just need to take this? How is that here still? I have Orzhov's Signet and Scrubland. That's disgusting. I have multiple draw 7s, so I'm just going to take the Signet, but Vampiric Tutor that late is, well, just not correct. Leo, no! Oh, no. Days will be good in this deck, though, since we have so much land disruption. It's the wrong Duretti. If that was the artifact already, I would absolutely take it. And we even had the Blood Crypt for the Vampiric too. That could have been Phoenix. Phoenix was very good with this deck. The weird one, 46 months. The better artifact Duretti, I think. Okay, here we go. Goblin Welder, Ponder. Goblin Welder's cute with Memory Jar, but I expect it to wheel. For the record, look at all these Splinter Twin cards we could have had. Literally like every single piece. The new Canopy cycle is hot on everybody's mind. Oh no. Tinker and Upheaval? I don't really have anything to tinker into. Memory Jar is okay, and Smokestack is whatever. Oh, there's the Academy. Passing Venser, Fumarole, Impulse, Time Warp. We gonna make this work. Battlesphere now. Battlesphere with Tellurian Academy is decent. Preordained, Sacred Foundry, both pretty good too. I might just take the fixing here. Kind of lacking, so. Ooh, Boros Signet, that's beautiful. Swords in the pack too. That's the perfect Sig, or one of the best Sigs we could pick up. Not perfect, but good. Steam Vents, Inferno Titan. Again, let's just gonna go with some more fixing here. Sorry, Titan. Crucible. Alright. Alright. Has now too. Peace. I don't actually think the Welder's super important for this deck. Although I do think that Trinket Mage is probably a cut with just one target since we didn't wheel that LED. I don't think I want the Inky. Unless you told me Tinker was going to come back, I think Welder's going to be better. Well, if this came back, then we might still get Battlesphere. So, I think this might have been Battlesphere, though. Might not even run that anymore. I don't think I need to run Academy Ruins in this deck either. Depending on how stretched my mana base is. Yeah, I guess it's not that stretched. Clicky. Click or light. Turn's not a bad card to splash for, and I do have 2 black sources in my sideboard. In addition to the Orzhov and Dimir Signets. Yeah, return would be very splashable if I wanted. Nahiri might not actually be necessary. I guess she's still pretty good with like Crucible and whatnot. She's just good removal. Certainly a little bit lacking on win cons. Yeah, it feels like this deck's going to have a little bit of a hard time closing out the game, but it's okay. What's my favorite thing to eat as a side for a lunch? I don't know. 6, 7, 8. Maybe mashed potatoes or macaroni or something? I have no idea. We have Tezzeret for a win, we have Fractured Identity for a win, we have Decking Them for a win. I probably should have taken 1 or 2 more win cons, or just thrown in like Hellkite or Click or something as well, but this is a make you sad deck. Failed? What is this, competitive league standard? Or modern? No. Limited? Failed. Cricket toes are tree bark. Both. This is the hand you dream of. This balance is going to be great. Embro with the 23 months though. Yes. Play those mana dorks. Yes, ramp that land. Delicious. Still gonna go ahead and exile the elf though. Time Walk. Okay, well. They didn't do anything else with it. Drifted D. I think I like making him discard more cards here. Maybe I'm supposed to hold a land, so they have to sacrifice 2. This is still pretty good though. Sacrifice a land, sacrifice a creature, discard 4 cards. Balance in all things. Ooh yeah, we have 2 wildfires. Land. Drag Tusk. Alright, they had excess land, so maybe I don't feel so bad now. Rafflecopter. Wildfire. Wildfire. Ooh! Well then, Fractured Identity. Okay, we can still hit Fractured Identity here. Should we have a bunch of looks at Fractured Identity? Oh, and Upheaval. Oh my, I can do everything. The world is my oyster. Actually, I can play around. No, never mind. I'm debating on whether I want a memory jar right now just to mill them an extra 7, but what I can do at end of turn is just What I can do at end of turn is just swap out my monolith for smokestacks and start doing that kind of biz. They read your Time Walk. I assume that's going to be game over. Cheater! Jeez. Alright, that was pretty good. I approve. Well, I think it's probably just the safest thing to cack a hat off. I can go get memory jar here too if I want. I think I'm going to. And the reason being is I have like Crucible to go get. Oh, that's a lot of powerful cards too. I'm gonna target them just to uptick our DAC, and they're gonna have to discard all these cards anyways. I'm not gonna deck because I have a Tolarian Academy, which is currently in my graveyard, but I also have a Crucible Worlds from the graveyard. So we just need to find our Crucible. Ah, there it is. Oh no, do you have a snake? Oh, actually, that's not that bad. That doesn't matter. Because Crucible of Worlds gets back my Academy Ruins from the graveyard, and Academy Ruins means I cannot deck. Oh, now I might lose. Holy crap. Oh. Phew. Alright, saved. There she is. Well, that will currently kill me. Issue is that they also have an Ulamog. I don't actually know how I'm closing out the game here. I guess my Welder attacking in for 1 damage every turn. Alright, they conceded. Them countering the Tezzeret was big game because it didn't let me close it out quickly. I probably just need to add some random extra win con. Flick is just very good anyways. Daze is awkward versus the green deck, but it's so good when you're taxing their mana like this. But I'm fine cutting it on the draw. Nerd. Ooh, nice hand. Oh wait, darn it! I thought this was a Mox Diamond at first. Oh, just an okay hand then. Because Diamond to ramp out a turn 2 DAC would have been nice. Rickon, thanks for the 11 months. That was a very good draw too. Play an artifact for me to steal. That is technically an artifact for me to steal. Not that I want to steal that one, but... If anything, I would steal the Wall of Roots because it would have 5 toughness and survives my burnings. Be a little bit wary. They do have, you know, at least of Mystic Snake in their deck. I think I'm just gonna set up my mana. Guess I'll get the stacks online too. Vintage Cube, yes. Hey, Chapter 2. So 31 months. I didn't animate the Lumbering Falls. Didn't do anything. They could just have like a counter in their hand. Time. Solved. Nice. Alrighty. Already have somewhat of a combo going on. Well, that wasn't that bad, honestly. Garrick. Okay. I guess that's a card I will have made. How much mana do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A little bit short. So I guess I'm going to fracture this turn. Okay. Hopefully they don't have Show and Tell plus one of their Eldrazi as the last two cards in their hand. Annoying. But not the worst. Whoopsies! I don't actually care that that's attacking Garrick, actually. This is the important one right now. Still keep it alive, but... that will survive Wildfire. Game feels pretty over now, though. Steal that. Wildfire. Uptick. Happened? Oh, maybe because they forgot to attack Dak. Or they didn't. They didn't think about the Dak stealing at any rate. Hey, thanks for those biddies. It's kind of funny. Don't really need to do anything here. Might as well, though. It will lock up the game assuredly. Ooh, and a welder now with the smokestack. Ooh. Ooh. Jeez. Oh, I shouldn't have played that land before wildfiring. That was stupid. Just sacrificed my Tolarian Academy for no reason. I have infinite draw 7s with the welder and memory jar. I did just throw away a land drop for no reason, though. There was no reason to play out my Tolarian Academy. Could have still just wildfired and then played it post. Am I prepping for Arena MCQ off stream? Nope. It's this weekend, though, right? It's like at 6 a.m. or something crazy. Right? A good burning hand. Don't worry, I also played like a scrub lord. Oh, you can register at 6 but play later, I see. Will I stream the MCQ? Probably. It might be on some sort of delay though. That thing is effectively a PTQ, right? With Memory Jar and Goblin Welder, I can continuously swap it out for other artifacts and then draw 7s and whatnot. I don't have to run out the Welder, since I have Burning in my hand, but there's a chance I don't even want to cast the Burning out since the opponent has the diamond on the battlefield already. Ugh. That's not an easy one for me to beat, is it? Metal worker. This is fine, since again we have the welder. Uh-oh, the revealing stuff. Oh, just for... Okay. I mean, I could try to mill them out. Now remember, this is a may. It's not a must. The memory jar is a forced draw, though. This is a jarred hand, so it's going to go away after. It's fine. I don't actually think we're doing too poorly here. Like, I can neutralize their Consecrated Sphinx by welding out my jar and doing it end of turn, you know? Oh no, do they have a kill for my welder? Boo. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. As they say in the biz. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Oh, baby. F6'd? Yeah, they didn't tap in response, sucker. From hand doesn't matter. Did they just concede? I think they just conceded. Who needs a win con when you can just demoralize your opponent so hard they don't want to play anymore? This is what I live for in Cube. This and Storm. More coffee, BRB. Roger. Bye, baby. Yeah, Jar with their Sphinx was real nice. Just complete negation. His hand is no me gusta. Mox Diamond doesn't actually accomplish anything here unless I draw 2 running lands. We do have 1, which is nice. What's up, Rafter? Hey, thank you for the 19 months. Something out of your wildest dreams. Signet would also work. Oh, opponent kept a 1-lander? Oh, 1-lander with probe and didn't get there. It's too bad. This hand just, I mean, drawing back-to-back lands was ideal. The Orodreth and months. Oh, they're playing Burning too. Yeah, I'll discard a land. Obviously, we're going to draw another. Ancestral Recall or Mox? Which Mox? If it's Sapphire, I might take it over Recall. But then again, recall is just the nuts. If you're red, I mean, it's all context based, but if you're playing mono red, then the ruby is the best card in your deck. One more land in this hand would have been absurd. Oh, I kind of want to... No, it's too risky. This would have needed to have been a red signet or mountain, and maybe. Okay. We just find like a Wheel of Fortune. This hand is popping. Or balance. Balance would be pretty gross too. Oh my. Especially if, yeah. Oh gosh. This hand has so much potential. Balance one time. Oh my god. I have 9 mana. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No! Grudge! I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Just gonna die to a Figure of Destiny. That's what you get. That's what you get, homie. Alright, 4/4. Get him. I have to. It sucks, but I have to. They missed a land drop last turn. I have Crucible in my deck. So. Oh no! Dang it. Why didn't I draw Nahiri first? And then Burning. I just need 1 land and we're good to go again. Land, exile. Oh yeah, that's gonna work too. I don't need a mountain. I have Mox Diamond for red and I have the Signet for white. Game 1. Woo! Wait a minute! Daddy found a good one. Crucible. Tolarian Academy back in action. It's back to infinite mana. Oh, they can grudge now. Well, that might be a little bit too late. I've already got the Tolarian Academy back. Yeah, it still makes sense to hit Crucible if they're going to cast Grudge at all this turn. They might just burn Nahiri out, though. They have the means to. Ah, that works too. Yep. Whoa, upheaval! Upheaval! So the only problem about wildfiring here is that I don't draw anything for 2 turns afterwards. Also, I have to play out a land first, so I'm gonna wait a turn. Gah! Extremely punished. The thing is, the Ajani doesn't actually do much versus me. You know? I think I need to play the Tolarian Academy to play it safe in case they rip another green source off the top. Like, we're still in great shape here. Again, the Ajani is pretty irrelevant since they didn't kill the Crucible or anything. Okay, there's the last land we knew about. Right, but it's gonna be very, very slow. That's the thing. Alright, so now it's a 3-turn clock starting here. Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, I might as well just wait a turn. Ooh, I don't want to tap that either. If I tap the Academy, then they can lock it down with the Ajani. Alright, they are shooting me now. Hey, a land. Good job, OP. That was awful. You put library into any deck. I always tell people that. My mono red decks, library, 100%. Just win the game if you started with it. Wheel of Fortune. What the? Oh, that's actually fine. Tez wins. That's a lot of land, bros. So they have to shoot a Tezzeret here with a Johnny, I think. Oh, God, if they have a Bolt, I lose. Oh, no. Doesn't look like they have too much burn in their deck, though. Fiery Burst Lightning. Might be dead here. How many lands did we go through with that draw 7, that draw 14, though? It was a bunch. Okay. Doesn't hit Planeswalkers anymore. Is highly unfortunate. Okay. Still could be dead here. Discarding it's basically the same thing. It doesn't really matter at this point. Hey, Keon Lee, thanks for the 63 months. Jar draws the game, which is what I might need to do here. I realize that, but it might be a necessity. We have an upheaval though in the top or the bottom 5 cards of our deck. So okay, they just targeted. Oh, they hit the Grudge mana now. Wormcoil was from the it's from the last opponent. Okay. So the nice thing is, with Jar, I can just draw the game immediately, should I choose to want to do that. But I think I'm still supposed to... I can DAC them over the course of 2 turns, but I could dig for Upheaval as well. Because giving them 2 cards could give them another burn spell, you know? So I think I'm going to target myself and look for Upheaval. Okay. Now we go like this. Back! We just set up for lethal next turn with Tezzeret. We could also just redack and now choose to make them draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, as that should be pretty safe. I think Direfleet Daredevil is going to be good versus them, and I'll just cut the days. This deck does it all. Very good hand. Oh no! Library of Win. Leyline of Win. Mom! This hand is gas, for sure. Hey, that's not very nice. I wanted that. This wheel's gonna be great. They have 7 cards in their hand right now. I think I like playing the Academy first, question mark? Maybe not. No, I don't need to. Burning doesn't, or Wildfire doesn't do enough with them, with their mom, but that, on the other hand, is... Oh my god. Sack a land, sack 3 creatures, discard 3 cards. They should not have kept their library. They're going down to 4 cards here. Alright. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna uptick here since we know they have a bunch of burn. What can you do versus such disregard for life? Ooh, okay. They probably don't attack then. Choice. What's up, handsome Tom? Thanks at 30 months. All right. It's time for the stacks attacks. Deck has been a joy to play. We're gonna go the perfect 3060. We are. Nice. If we win this game anyway. Delicious. This channel is sponsored by Inked Gaming. Go to inkedgaming.com for awesome playmats, dice bags, and more.